Greetings, my friends. It's Andrea here with the weekly update for the last week in October, not completely until 31st, but we talk about October 23rd, October 29th, and I record it unusually early. It's the 18th today, and due to personal reasons, I need to record it earlier, and I didn't have the chance to see how the week went on, so to speak. So I'm in the middle, and I can share some observations. So we could see that we had volatility, and we had, again, I raise attention on this because I see that some people miss it. The big astrology in the weekend usually happens next week. And this would be the example. You saw it again, repeated. All the positive astrological events happened on Monday and even Tuesday. And this is basically a whole week, which is currently, you know, I talk about the one with 18th in the middle. It's really under the influence of the Jupiter-Venus trine in the sky, which is globally for everybody, but it manifests very powerfully for Bitcoin. Why? Because we have in the upcoming week, so the week that I analyze now, another positive aspect, which is much longer term, and it has the influence also now. So this is the thing with astrology, it's not exact on the day. Also the volatility that I really saw for the 17th, it happened earlier on the 16th, so I'm aware of that. And these are difficult to predict, so could be really that some hours before the volatility happens. But when you see the fire usually in the calendar, this means that something will be going on, you know, a big drop or a big increase, depending what other aspects are operational on the day for Bitcoin and Ethereum in general. So without any other stories on this current week, let's see the next one. And again, this is the caveat that usually I have the history for the week. And I would like to share my screen. So let's go. Yes. So what do we have here? Guys, we have Bitcoin and Ethereum, and the 23rd is a very mixed day, as we see, but very powerful, very dynamic, especially for BTC. We do have a mix of positive and negative aspects, and we have also a fire, and in the sky we do have a moon sextile Lilith, which is quite good. And don't forget the weekend, which was very powerful with the Jupiter-Venus trine, which will be operational also, especially in the first part of the week. And we have at the end of the week another, you know, big surprise that is also operational. As you see, it's overall bullish. So if you really want to, you know, to consider a trade for several days, it could be that it goes more up, but we might have some hiccups, as you see. Again, the fires that you see are only from the sky. So analyze from the BTC chart at hourly level. If we see convergence, then for sure that will happen, but this is not really detailed here. 24th and 25th, we see 24th more neutral, and 25th it's more positive. In the sky in general, the 25th and 26th would be positive. Why? Because we have Sun trine Saturn and Sun sextile Lilith. But as you can see in both the BTC and Ethereum charts, we do have a negative aspect. So 26 is on a red, but it's a low red, so it's not so intense. And you can see also for BTC a bright moon crescent, which means that during the day at a certain hour, at a certain time, we do have a powerful hourly aspect. Nevertheless, hourly, but it's still there. it's operational. So I think it won't be manifested to the fullest, the growth on the 25th and 26th, but it will be. 25th, we can expect, volatility here, even a temporary spike. We see how it is. The ones who saw my previous videos really, if you paid attention, you saw that Bitcoin will be quite, stop and go, unsustainable peaks until at least the 8th of December 2023, according to the time period or dasha, which is active. And we can say that 27 is a big day because for BTC we do have a Uranus trine Saturn. Since Uranus crosses the whole zodiac in 84 years and the trine is made only, a few, so it's more than decades, then we can really say that it's something super special. It doesn't happen really too often. Saturn is a very lucky planet for Bitcoin, according to Vedic astrology, and we would expect here a peak. Again, the aspect is operational since longer. I think even 2 weeks before we saw, even last week. There are many aspects contributing to that, but we saw an increase that was at least at another pace, at a higher pace than we are used to in the last period of time, despite all the macroeconomic news and the whole situation. So 27th should be positive, and for ETH you can see a temporary drop during the day is not excluded. So here I see more positive developments for Bitcoin, but nevertheless the 25th is quite strong because it's a positive Mars aspect on Ethereum. So take that into account. Mars will always push things forward, and we could have nice price movement there as well. And aspects are also not operational on the day only, especially with the fires. Please take into account 1 day before, 1 day after. And again, the chart of the Bitcoin and Ethereum would need to be analyzed in more details to get, certainty. But for you, it's still useful because you could expect some volatility. So extra care, really watch it closer if you really want to trade, or if you are not comfortable, you would get out. So it depends on your approach. Now 28th is the big day of the eclipse, which is at 5 degrees and 8 minutes in the tropical Taurus. Unfortunately, we do have a negative aspect in the sky, Mars opposition with Jupiter. So we had Venus trine Jupiter, now Mars opposing Jupiter. So it's not positive. It's quite, I would say, mid-intensity. You see the rain, and it's a negative. On the BTC chart itself, we don't have a specific aspect, but we do have this, eclipse energy of the full moon, and I would expect a drop. 29th is also stormy in the sky because we do have 2 negative conjunctions, Mercury opposed Jupiter and Mercury conjunct Mars. Both are negative, and also on BTC, we can see some positive influences as well. So it could not be a disaster, but on the 30th, this is not included here. I would like to raise your attention on the fact that it's a very volatile day, and the influence with Uranus, it's pretty strong, and all the energy from the weekend will be carried over on Monday. So expect that. And with this, I would like to stop the screen sharing and to talk a bit about the significance of the eclipse. So the eclipse is not operational only on the day, as you know. This is a lunar eclipse, will be still felt a few months. And it happens in sidereal at 10:57 of Aries, sidereal Aries, in the constellation of Ashwini, the fourth pada, near the Yogatara, so it's Arietes, it's Alpha Arietes actually in modern astronomy. It's close to it, so it's less than 1 degree. And this means that things that are really symbolized by the fourth spada of Arietes will be somehow into the limelight in the next month. And which are these things? So this spada is ruled by Cancer, which means that it's about real estate, it's about property, land, but also it's about high emotions, about nourishment. So this eclipse will really bring some concerns about that, possibly also violence because of the Mars Jupiter opposition. And we have this strong anger in a way, no? Which is amplified by Jupiter, even if we cannot really say that on the day, something big would be triggered. Take the effects also in the months to come. And this Arietes constellation would really talk about rescuing, about medicine, about healing, maybe innovation in healing. This can also happen. It's an accomplishment that takes place after this eclipse in the upcoming months. So take this into account, real estate, yes, we can have fluctuations there. And I think we should really pay attention to markets, because volatility will be also maintained. At least Mars opposed Jupiter is a sign of volatility in the markets, and this will be operational also in the upcoming months. So with this, I would like to thank you for your attention, for liking and subscribing. It helps the channel, and until next time, be joyful.